Hey everybody, this is James of the Soundboard team. I'm here with the lovely Shoni Power. Hi Shoni.
Hi.
So she and I tried to do this interview at conference. You might have seen it on the Facebook page, but the signal quality was so poor that we really wanted to get this out there and do it right. So Shoni, thanks for taking the time.
No problem.
So quick, tell folks, what is your story in finding Juice Plus as a product and then joining the business side of it?
Yeah, so I am Shoni Power. I live in San Antonio, Texas, and I have small children. So hold on just a second. Gavin, can you be quiet, please? So I found Juice Plus because my oldest son has ADD. And I started researching how can I, as a mom, help him put all the tools in his toolbox that he needs to be successful, feel better without medicating him. And most of the research I did was, let's get more nutrition in him, but let's take out all the artificial dyes and all the artificial flavors and all the, fructose and all the nasty sugars. Well, I could not find a children's multivitamin on the market that had that, right? So my journey really started on social media because I made a Facebook post saying, "Moms, what do you do?" And I had a ton of people say Juice Plus, Juice Plus, Juice Plus.
Cool.
So I did the next thing you do after you go to Facebook, you go to Google, right? And so I started Googling Juice Plus, and one of the first things I found was an MD Anderson cancer study.
Cool.
Well, being a breast cancer survivor, I was just like, oh my goodness, I need to be on this just as much as my son does. But there was a caveat there, is because I had all these friends that said, hey, let's get on, Juice Plus is your answer, but nobody had ever shared it with me. So there was a part of me that was a little mad and a little angry. So I knew that immediately I also wanted to share that with other people because I didn't want to ever have anyone else feel the way I did when they heard the name Juice Plus, because there's a lot of breast cancer people out there. There's a lot of other cancers out there, and a lot of mamas looking for answers for ADD, right? And everybody wants to feel better. So that's kind of how my story started.
Okay, well, very good. So you told me before we started recording you've been in the business about a year, but you've been on the product longer than that?
No, I started the product and the business the same day.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So I started the 1st of November, so it's just a little over a year.
Okay. And so where do you live again?
In San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, so that's a nice big community, so you have lots of opportunities to talk to people.
Yes.
But tell us the role that social media has played in either helping you get in front of more people in your community or outside your community.
Well, when I first started, social media was my main avenue to starting my business because I had actually just moved to San Antonio in October. And okay, honey, mommy's on a Zoom. Can you be quiet? Do you want to say hi right quick? Say hi and then go play. Mommy will be done in just a second.
Hey, buddy.
So I moved here in October, so I didn't know anyone really in San Antonio when I started the business in November. And so social media was my main avenue. Posting on Facebook was how I started with my customer base.
Very cool. And so how's Soundboard helped since you've been signed up for that?
Soundboard has been a lifesaver because it can help me schedule my posts so that when I'm doing business posts, those are already scheduled in advance. And also, so when I am posting through Facebook, I can just be me and talk about my family, what we're doing, and all of that, and not have to think, oh, how do I relate this to Juice Plus and so forth. The other thing that I've loved about it is it taught me how to use Twitter. I had a Twitter account, but it wasn't really active. And so it automatically posts to my Twitter account like 3-4 times a day. And I'm building a huge following on Twitter and building relationships there. I haven't gotten a sell out of it yet, but I know that that is just soon to come as the followers start adding up and I continue in conversations and stuff there. And I am starting to use Instagram more as they've taught me a little bit more about that. And I'm excited to start using the new newsletter for my customer care.
Excellent. So have you been on some of our training calls just to help learn some of the mechanics of the social media platforms?
I have done several of them, and I've done the 30-day?
The Social 30?
The Social 30, yes.
Cool. Well, that's great to hear. All those resources have been helpful.
Yes, very, very, very much so. But it's just, Soundboard is one of the best things. It takes the stress out of your life, out of your business, keeps you connected, and lets you just do the fun part of the job as a Juice Plus rep.
That is great news. And we would love to hear, as you continue your journey, have you found any, have you added anybody to your team? It sounds like you've definitely had success reaching out to customers. Have you had any team connections come from social media?
I have one team member that found me and started shredding from a friend of a friend on Facebook. And after 2 good shred experiences, she's joined my team and has already qualified her 2,000 plus.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, excellent. And I didn't know her from Adam.
So last question is, put yourself in the shoes of either somebody who's new to the business and knows they need to take on social media as an important part of getting the word out, or somebody who's been in the business for a while and is just now getting ready to tackle social media. What do you say to the person who says, well, I posted a few times and nobody bought anything, so I'm just not going to try? What do you say to that person?
People are still watching. People are still watching, whether they comment, whether they like those posts, they're still watching. What I would suggest is make some silly post about something else. For example, I had a post 2 days ago that, I'd had my Juice Plus post, I've had my kid post, but I asked for feedback because I got stung by a bee. So my post was one of those, colored ones that was real quick. And I said, quick, I need your home remedies or the best advice for bee stings ASAP. I had like 150 comments like that. So people are seeing your stuff. They are watching. They are commenting. I mean, they will comment when it's something that maybe is more like you're asking a question. But keep posting because they are watching. And they're watching to see if this is something that is a fad and something you're just doing right now, or something you're going to stick with and do long term. So if you stop posting, they're going to be like, see, I knew she wasn't going to do that very long. So just keep it consistent. Don't be that Juice Plus girl or that Juice Plus lady that all it is Juice Plus stuff. I like the rule 25, 25, 25. 25, 25, 25. Let's make sure we have a whole number there. That, you do Juice Plus, family, something like a hobby or something that you're interested in and motivational type stuff, so that you keep it spread out and rounded. So you're not just overflowing your posts with just business stuff.
Right. Well, Shoni, that's been so helpful. I'm sure people are going to enjoy hearing this and hearing your successes. So congratulations and all the best.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Sure, happy to do it. Enjoy Thanksgiving with your lovely family.
I will, and I'm thankful for Soundboard.
Thanks.